black men want to date white women, I don't have a problem with it. It's not my life, it's theirs. And I can understand how it can happen. A lot of black men live in cities where there isn't a lot of African American women, or you have black men who are just closer in proximity to white women. White women are at least 35% of the USA population. So with more white women out there and less black men, obviously that can happen. However, the issue that I do have is black men going to these white women and talking down on black women to these white women, where these white women have now started to discuss what these black men have been saying. And a lot of times black men will come back and say they don't want to date black women because, well, she's black or because she has an attitude, but turn right around and date a white woman who's exuding that same type of attitude or style or swag, but you'll let her get away with it because she is white. And that is some hypocrisy is going on. But on this particular episode, there's a white woman who refuses to date black men who talk down on black women. Yeah, you heard it. Let's get into the video and see what she's talking about.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Katie.
Where you calling me from, boo?
I'm from Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison.
Katie. Oh no. That same type of flickering of the hair that y'all say y'all don't like to see black women doing, she's doing it just like a sister would do it. But I digress.
Wisconsin. How old are you?
I am 34.
34. What you do for a living?
I'm an operations director of a nonprofit.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like a merge between management and social work.
Okay, between management and social work. You have any kids, Katie?
I do. I have 3.
How old are your kids?
One of them is being sneaky and she's behind me. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm one of those people right now. She's about to be 6. I have a 15-year-old and I have an 11-year-old.
15-year-old and 11-year-old.
15-year-old. So you're 34, 15, meaning that you had your baby when you were 19. You got pregnant by the time you were 18. An 11-year-old. That means that 23 when you got pregnant. Now let me just talk about this. If this woman was black, what would brothers be saying? Ain't no way I'm dating a single mom. I'm not dating a single mom. Hell no, not happening. But what you will see some brothers do is, oh, well, it's because she's white. I'll go ahead and deal with it. But let's continue.
An 11-year-old and a 6-year-old. Are by the same man?
Yeah, no, actually I was married, so my 2 oldest are with my ex-husband and my youngest is with my childhood bestie.
Oh no! Again, same black man saying black women make bad decisions. This lady had a full husband and then had 2 kids with the full husband, right? The husband that she was dealing with. But then went and had a baby by her childhood bestie who would not marry her. It sounds like bad decision making all around, right? You leave your husband and then go and have a baby by your childhood bestie. And the reason why you probably left your husband because you might have been messing with the bestie the whole entire time you was married. But then go have a baby by a guy that wouldn't wife you up, but you expect somebody else to do it too. Let's continue.
When did you get divorced?
I got divorced 7 years ago.
A while ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So you co-parent well with your children's dads?
Got divorced and had a baby right with the bestie right after. Oh no!
With my 6-year-old, yeah. With my ex-husband, there's just a lot of trauma. So.
Okay.
Because you were sleeping with the best friend. That's why.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that. Him too much.
Okay. Would there be drama with a new guy with your ex-husband?
There's no drama, just and our kids are older. So my kids with my ex-husband are 15 and 11. So they have their own phones. So we don't communicate much.
Okay. So this is Katie Madison, Wisconsin, 34. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
December 17th. I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. All right, let's do it, Katie. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
I'm a professional. I am very racial justice informed. I'm very, I like to have deep conversations. I'm really big on social justice. That's my passion. That's what I do for a living. So I really want somebody that can match my energy in that realm. I make really good money, so I do well for myself, but it'd be nice for somebody to at least make as much as I make.
So
Let me kind of get on this social justice thing. I'm just very leery of the others who have social justice for black people. It's pretty much the people who, take pity on black people. And again, social justice words don't get anything done. And liberals, she's a Democrat. If anybody really want to see justice for black people, then what you do is you preach black ownership. You preach black excellence, black competition. Because don't nobody got time for the social justice framework. Not to say that I don't believe in it, but it doesn't push the people forward. And so when you have people like that, that's in that frame of mind, you cannot think like that and love black people. You can only think about black ownership and love black people. But again, you'll get some dumb brother talking about, oh, man, I got me a white girl, man. She down with the cause. She love black. Just anything. You sound stupid.
What is that minimum?
I would say, it could be a little bit lower than me. So I guess he could do like 60K and above.
Okay, 60K and above.
60K
And then,
above.
that's only because you brought it up. Just to be clear, what is your race?
I'm white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So racial injustice for
Black folks, black
Okay.
and brown folks. So like I work.
Black and brown. This is already dusting it up.
For the YWCA. It's actually a pretty well-known organization. So,
oh yeah, I'm familiar with the YWCA.
Yeah. So I'm the operations director.
Oh no, I'm thinking of YMCA.
No, so the YWCA is our mission is empowering women and eliminating racism. So we have like a little bit different of a focus, but it kind of came from the same place that the YMCA came from.
Got you. Okay.
So I do like housing justice work. So I basically manage a building that houses shelter, homeless shelter work. I actually coordinated and started my own tenant education program. So like I'm very passionate. About just like social issues, and I want to be able to have those conversations. I want to see, I want somebody that I can, and it doesn't matter. It can be somebody with any race or nationality. My kids' dads do happen to be black men. That does just happen to be, I think, the demographic I've been around my whole life. So I don't have like a specific preference for black men. I just have a proximity to them because of
proximity. Well, you damn sure sound like you like being in proximity to them by the way you talking. Like just your whole get up. If I was closing my eyes, I was thinking that you would be somebody black. But let's continue.
Where I've been, but I'll date any race, anything, just as long as you have the same passions and.
So you'll say a white man if he is also as passionate about black issues.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So why are you so passionate about black issues? And that's why I'm leery of the other side of people passionate about black issues, especially when y'all have these programs that keep black people below, begging, liberals. And you think somebody else that's a real man that cares about his own community is going to be sitting back passionate about somebody else's issues? What? Like you're going to bring the kids that you have by a black man to this other person, which is why you're in the show right now, because you're in Madison, Wisconsin. That's the University of Wisconsin. It's one of the best schools in the United States. White man that's coming from there probably don't have time. He's worried about what he's doing. This is how you can see some people are delusional. You don't even know what you're looking for, what you're asking for, yet you're coming on Kendra G for a reason, because in your own city, it's not going down. But let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah, he gotta have a little flavor.
Okay, he gotta have some
Little
flavor. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
A little
Listen,
something.
I like hip hop. I'm like a rap geek, you know.
Who's
I
your
wanna be
favorite
a-
artist?
I love Wale.
Okay.
She don't even listen to rap. She just lying.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
Wale. So I'm from Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin now, but I lived in DMV for 10 years. So I have a little East Coast in me
Okay.
too.
Fair enough. So what's some deal breakers for you, Katie?
Ooh. Let's see. If you into Kevin Samuels,
I'm gonna deal with that in a minute, but
can't do that. I do not like black men that don't like black women. That's weird to me. I don't like that. So you gotta like me just because I'm Katie. You can't like me because I'm a white girl. That's a no. And I pick up on that real quick.
so the whole Kevin Samuels thing, we already know why you don't like Kevin Samuels, because I mean, just look at the situation. That makes sense, okay? But now I want to get to her point. A lot of these black men who don't like black women, but come into her and she picks up on that. But if you look at her situation, if you change it to a black woman, you wouldn't want the situation. That's the problem that I have with a lot of black men. They sit around and they talk about, we don't want this from a black woman, but then turn around and then forgive a woman that's white that, again, she don't seem like she's the most submissive woman in the world, or she even talks like she's, has that kind of vernacular from the, let's say, urban population. But brothers don't have no problem talking to her. It doesn't make any sense. I can't even take that serious. Like, why would you, if it was a white woman that you're gonna be dealing with, shouldn't it be from the same level? And it just goes to show you a lot of brothers have low standards, because they can't do, not all black men, but some of the brothers can't do better than what they're seeing. But then go around and drop hints on sisters to somebody like this, which 34, 3 kids, 2 different men. One of the men is a childhood bestie. Kevin Samuels hater. I mean, can you take that serious? No, I can't. And I wish that some of you brothers would stop that. You know what I mean? Especially for somebody that probably isn't a good candidate in the first place. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back with another episode of Fair Use. I'm out.